Today we've been traveling. We were in Cortez, Colorado this morning, and we have a pretty long day. We're almost done. We are in Socorro, New Mexico, and headed to the Valley of the Fires recreation area. That's where we're going to stay the night. We've got about 75 miles left to go, but we needed to make a stop, and wasn't really that we had to stop at Walmart, but that's where we're at. Really, my tires were getting a little hot. Two of them were. They were getting up to about 145 degrees. And so really, I just wanted to stop, check them out, let them cool down a little bit, and do a little research on loads and you know, weights of the trailer and the tire, and just make sure I'm still well within range. So I think I'm good. They've cooled down. We've got, like I said, about another 75 miles to go. And then I'll do a little more research when we get to our camping spot tonight, and see if I need to deflate them a little bit. They were running about 117 to 120 psi this morning before we left, so we'll see what happens. So I had to also refuel some DEF fluid, so I got that done. Linda was doing a little shopping, so now I'm just waiting on her to finish up, and then we'll get back on the road. We're here at our overnight stay at the Valley of the Fires, and my first impression is I'm not impressed. I mean, we knew coming in that our site was going to be unlevel, but I guess when they actually state that on the website, then avoid it, because it's really unlevel. It's about 3 inches left to right unlevel, and then it was more than 6 inches front to back. I didn't even end up disconnecting the RV from the truck because I was just afraid it was going to roll forward even after chalking both tires. So we're still leaning a little forward tonight, but I thought it'd be safer that way than trying to disconnect it from the truck. When we got here, the water has a leak, so again, we're not able to use the water because it just pours water out of the vent when you turn it on. And the other thing is that you can't really get outside and do anything because you have gnats and flies eating at you constantly. So we're trying to go out here and we're going to walk around this lava flow. That's the big feature here, is it's a big lava field that was formed by vents in the ground, and so we're going to walk as much as we can and see when the flies drive us in and the gnats. So here's a look over the lava field. Okay, so we made it all the way through the pathway of the lava field, and Now we're climbing our way back to the top. It's neat. Don't know that I would spend a whole lot of time here, because that's about all there is here. But it's quiet out here. Not a lot going on. So this is about the end of our day. We'll watch the sunset and then get ready for bed and get ready for a shorter travel day tomorrow. Well, we're about ready to get on the road. Today we've got about 200 miles to our next stop, which will be just outside of Carlsbad at some BLM campground. And then we're going to try to make the Guadalupe Mountain National Park after we get set up, and then Carlsbad Caverns tomorrow. And then from there, we're headed down to Davis Mountains, and we'll be back in Texas. Okay, so we're at Sunset Reef Recreation Area. It's a free BLM area. They only have 5 RV spots, and then I think they have 5 or 6 tent camping spots. But you're back off of a gravel road, and it's pretty rough to get back in here a little bit. You got to take it slow. So it's taking us a little bit to get back here, and we don't see any RVs, so we're the only RV here. I see one tent put up. So kind of show you this once I get set up, but we're only here for one night, and then we're leaving tomorrow and headed to Davis Mountains. We made it here to this campground, and like I said, it's Sunset Reef Campground. It's not BLM. It's actually, I was going to go over here to the sign and read it. The Sunset Reef Campground was made possible through a partnership between Plains All-American Pipeline, Carlsbad Soil and Water Conservation District, Jade Construction, and Max North America's Power to the People. So it's kind of a off the road camping area, and that's the sign that's here describing it. So I guess it does have Bureau of Land Management, so it is part of the BLM land as well. So I guess those companies help kind of produce this site. So when you come in, it's all pipe fenced in. Got a cattle guard there. Looking down the road, you can see the road we came in on, and I'll post some videos of us driving down this as well. So it's a hard rock road, but it's definitely, you got to take it slow to get in here. You're not gonna do probably over 5 miles an hour. But the sites are very nice. They've got picnic tables, and they're all covered for the 5 RV spots that are here. You got a fire pit, and you got a trash container at your site. And then over behind me, these are the tent sites, and they have 6 of those available. So You see there's a tent there in the background, so there are some people tent camping here. They're probably out exploring during the day. But they also have grills, fire pits, trash containers, and a tent pad. So overall, I mean, and the site is pretty level. I didn't really have to do any leveling to the RV when I pulled in here. So so these are pretty awesome if you can get here early enough to get you a spot. I'm figuring that as the day goes on, they're probably going to fill up. But I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. For this first time being out here, and I really don't know what to expect. But we had a fairly short travel day, so we got here early, which probably helped us get the spot, you know, of our choice. I figure if you're coming in here later during the day, you might not have a choice. You might not have a spot at all. So I'm kind of curious what it does later today and how many people get in here. So our backup plan was, if we did not have a spot here, there's another BLM site a little further down the road, and that was going to be our backup plan, was to go down there to see if we could get something. So all right, well, time for a little lunch, and then we're headed to the Guadalupe Mountains, spend a little time down there, and then we'll come back and finish out the evening right here. So we're just on a little short hike. It's pretty easy, just out by the visitor center. Gives you some views of the mountains. You get to see El Capitan in the distance. So this is kind of the view you get from one side of the trail, and then back on the other. That's El Capitan there in the background, right back there. So I don't know if my pictures will come out, we'll see. Kind of hazy. The sun's not right for a real good shot. I think you'd really want to catch that early in the morning when the sun comes up. Definitely bring out more of the color of the rock. So we're working our way back to the visitor center, and then we're going to head back to camp. And then tomorrow we're headed to the Carlsbad Caverns. So I think it's going to be pretty chilly down in there. They say about 56, maybe even upper 40s in there. So we'll see. This is the ruins of the Pinery, or the Pine Spring Stage Stand, built in 1858 as a station on the Butterfield Overland Mail Route, St. Louis to San Francisco, abandoned in 1859 when the line was shifted to the Davis Mountain route. So we're here at Carlsbad Caverns. We're going to go take the tour here starting at 9:30. We're going to walk down, and then we're going to take the elevator up is the plan right now. So we're here a little early. We're going to go look around, see if we can get some pictures of the overlooks, things like that. And then after that, we're heading back, packing up, and headed to the Davis Mountains. Davis Mountain State Park in Texas. We got here a couple of days ago. Yesterday we just kind of hung around, didn't do too much, rode our bikes through the park a little bit. Today we're headed to Fort Davis to look around there, and then there is an overlook here in the park we're going to get up to, and then we're going to see if we can get up to the observatory. Not sure if that's open or what's available up there, but we're going to give that a try as well. Okay, so we're here at Fort Davis, National Historic Site. So we're gonna take a tour through the fort, visitor center, and barracks, and just get a little history while we're here. Fort Davis, Texas is home to a National Historic Site and a charming high desert town in West Texas. Fort Davis is known for its history as a crucial military post on the frontier from 1854 to 1891, also for its stunning mountain setting, the McDonald Observatory for stargazing, and outdoor recreation opportunities in the surrounding Davis Mountain State Park. Fort Davis was established in 1854 to protect the vital San Antonio-El Paso Road and secure the Southwest during westward expansion and the Indian Wars. The fort was briefly evacuated during the Civil War, occupied by both Confederate and Union forces, before being reoccupied by the U.S. Army. After the Civil War, Buffalo soldiers reoccupied and rebuilt the fort, playing a crucial role in securing the Southwest. The post was abandoned in 1891 after the end of the Indian Wars and the Army's decision to consolidate its frontier garrisons. Thank you for joining in this week, and as always, we hope you find the content useful and enjoyable. We are disappointed that our 50-day adventure is coming to a close, but we are already planning our next adventure and look forward to sharing that with you soon. Stay tuned as I will be switching gears and posting some upgrade videos to the truck and the RV and sharing some of my other hobbies. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out.